Hello everybody and welcome. You join me on my desktop, something which you probably haven't seen before. You join me here because today we've got a bit of a different video. So, recently I had a slight mishap at home. There was a power surge and it decided to eat my motherboard and also fry my CPU at the same time. So, I took it upon myself, as I needed an upgrade for the system anyway, especially for editing and kind of video purposes, so I've upgraded a bit. So firstly I'll show you the editing video of me actually building the PC, and then I'll talk a little bit about the specs and why I chose them. So I will meet you in the build video. So starting off with, this is my old PC of what we used to have. I'm still keeping my graphics card because that's fine. It's a 3060 Ti. The new stuff is a B650 Gaming X80X. Ryzen 7 7800 X3D DDR5 Corsair RAM. I love this RAM, and help in hand by Hugo. so there's everything out and everything, all my CPU and everything all taken apart. So the new SSD's in with a lovely heatsink I had, and this graphics card and these new clamps that you can get are so nice, and they all fit together so nice and well. And this satisfying click of when the RAM clicks together into the motherboard. Beautiful sound. So there's a little overview there for you. And getting right on into the PC and how it fits in there. It fits well, to be fair. The wiring's a bit difficult, and I had to move the radiator, which I don't really like, so I have to get a new case. And there you go, there's a little bit of rat's nest in that corner, but that's okay. And the first try, nothing. Nothing happened. I left it off at the back. Boom. Look at that. Lovely bit of RGB. Like I said, that Corsair just brings it all together so nice. It's such a nice looking RGB set. Okay, so this is the actual specs of what's in the PC. Everything's on here. These prices are not quite what I paid, but it doesn't really matter. So first of all, we've got the 7800 3DX. This is probably... I mean, it was until the 8000 series just came out, but this is probably one of the best CPUs you can get for gaming at the moment. It's I've already overclocked it to 5 gig, so you know it's even look at the views. It's fantastic. It doesn't run too hot. You know, it's a brilliant CPU, 8 cores, and I love Ryzen. Ryzen are my favorite by far. I absolutely love them. So this is the cooler I got. In fairness, brought it on Amazon. I think it was like 50 quid. It's brilliant. it's fantastic. Keeps my PC nice and cool. It looks alright. I mean, it's not RGB or anything. You know, it's just a basic kind of, there you go, just a basic setup. Oh, wrong one. It's quite nice actually. I like it. So you know, 650 board. I chose this one for a couple of reasons. Wi-Fi 6. So it's got Wi-Fi 6, which I didn't have before. So it's a lot quicker. You're getting 2.5 gig, whereas you only used to get 1. So, you know, it's better. You got a USB-C on there. I think it's better. So I can use that to transfer things from my phone and my computer. So this video was recorded on my phone. That's why it was shaky and terrible, because I never really recorded by hand before, so it's the first. And it's got all of the USBs as well, a 3.2. So it's got the fastest kind of USBs you can get without going to USB-C, which is nice. This heatsink under here and here, these are SSD slots. So there's 3 SSD slots, which is fantastic, especially when recording, because you'll be surprised on how much storage one video takes. Also runs DDR5 6000, which is what I got. And 128 gig of memory. So eventually, not yet because RAM's bloody expensive, I will be upgrading to, currently got 32 gig. I will definitely be going to 64, but I'm probably going to buy 64 next, so I go to 96 instead of getting another set of 64 and have to sell it. So, you know, that's brilliant. Yeah, and also it looks nice. It's a nice looking motherboard. I like the covering. This is brilliant. This is all where the I've forgotten what they're called, but the chips under here, which is much better. Whereas on my old board, everything was visible, and I didn't really like it that much. It was just a cheap board that I brought though at the time. So, like I I said, just the Vengeance DDR5 RAM is beautiful. I love it. It's such a nice RAM, and it doesn't break the bank either. It's expensive. I think I paid 116, I think, and it's already gone up in price and stuff. So it's not too bad. But for 16 gigabytes of RAM, it isn't exactly bad. It's lovely. It's a nice looking RAM as well, which does help a lot. And then I've got, these are just my hard. Yeah, that's got my Windows on it. Windows and a couple of applications, and then this is games. My 3060, which I brought when I was in America, because at the time they had not long come out, and to buy a 3060 it was I think it was £400-500 in the UK. So I decided to buy one in America, which was a hell of a lot cheaper at the time. 275R airflow case. This is the case I got currently. It's great, I love it, but it's too small. So I'm gonna have to upgrade, but that's fine. Probably gonna get something a bit different, and then just a power supply. 750. I think we run at who is the runs at about 466, so it's not too high. It is an estimate, but 750 is more than enough. You want a couple of probably 150 to 200 watt worth of kind of can't think of what the word is, but you want 150 to 200 watts extra over what you're using. So by me using 460, I've got 300 watts, so I'm a nice kind of happy medium. I will show you the temps, and I'll show you some. So here we got the Ryzen 7 7800 X3D. There we go. Yeah, see, base clock is 4.2. I've clocked it at 5. Obviously, we're not going to be using 5 right now because I've not really got anything in there. I've only got OBS and my editing software open, so it's not going to use all of it. DDR5, lovely bit of DDR5. Somehow managed to get. I managed to overclock it to a bit more, but I'll take that because that's an extra 4 gig that I didn't think I'd have, so I'm happy with that. Always in an AMD system as well, you want to put it in slot 2 and slot 4 first because the CPU apparently likes it. Don't know why, it just does. These are just discs. You don't. It's just storage, Wi-Fi. Yeah, okay. 3060. So it's a 12 gig card, which is great, to be fair. It's a 12 gig card. It is the overclocked, so I think I have overvolted it a little bit. Can't quite remember what I've done with it exactly, but it is overvolted. It is through stress tests. It does handle everything well. You can see I don't really get many frame drops with many games, so it's normally pretty good. I actually think this card's pretty good value for money. You can buy them a hell of a lot cheaper now than you could before. I mean, you before you were spending £400, £500, £600 on a graphics card, whereas now these have kind of gone down to $200-300 again, which is what they were meant to be. Would I go to a 40 series? 100%. I'd love a 4090 or a 4080 Super or 4080 Super Ti or whatever, get my hands on, but I wouldn't upgrade to anything unless it was a minimum of 4070 Ti or above. Why don't I go to the Radeon cards? I don't like them, to be honest. I like the look of the Nvidia cards, if they are a little bit better, alright, but I prefer the look of them. The Founders Edition 4090 is a lovely looking graphics card. Yeah, okay, I can't see it because my computer's on the desk at the moment, but it's such a nice looking thing. So, am I going to spend the extra money with it? Yeah, okay, maybe, but right now, not really too bothered. So this is future plans. As you can see, already got that. The Corsair stuff, I like the IQ stuff, the IQ Link, because I've already got Corsair things, so I might as well just link it on. It doesn't make much sense. I know Corsair stuff's really expensive, but I do like the look of it. I mean, there's not much stuff that looks this nice, especially, when it's expensive, but that's okay. I've already got the motherboard. I was going to get the G-Skull Trident stuff, but apparently it's difficult to get in the UK, so I went for Corsair instead. You can see there that's 64. That's changing. This was an idea I had before, but this is all changing now anyway. I'm going to get another SSD, but I'm not going to have the hard drive. I'm going to go for a RAID array, probably a RAID 1, but that's going to take a lot of time to build and set up properly. That, obviously. And then this is I've already had, which this is wrong, but that's fine. What I will have a look with though is where is the 40 series graphics cards. By the way, this website is called PC Part Picker. If you have never used it before, it's fantastic. It puts everything together for you, so you don't need to worry about anything. It does all the compatibility. It does everything for you. Let's have a look. 4090s. So the Strix 4090, I like this one. This one looks really nice. There you go, the Founders Edition. But as you can see from here, it's a 24 gig, which is kind of what I need to be totally honest with you. But it's £2,300 on Amazon, 1,900. It's a £2,000 graphics card, which is just ridiculous, and I can't, nobody can afford that. 4080 Supers, the 4080s haven't come. I think they have been announced, but they're not out yet. But again, this is a 4080. It's 16 gig. It's still £1,400. And the only ones that are in stock are 1,500. I can't afford that until I actually get to make some money off YouTube. So I already work my job as it is, so I can't do that yet. But that's okay. So this is the Nvidia website. Again, Founders Edition cards, 4070 Super. You're clocking 12 gig of GPU, which isn't bad, but it's £600. 4080 a grand. 4090 1,500. Yeah. you can't really argue that. So this is future plans anyway. I do hope you have enjoyed this kind of short video of explaining why we had a couple of videos this week, and kind of hopefully now that the computers are better, I'll be able to make some nicer videos, better rendering, record a higher frame rate, etc. etc. Record, just things should be better for now. Obviously I'm still learning to edit, and as you do know, I'm not great at it yet. Still learning by using DaVinci. I like the DaVinci Resolve stuff. It's great. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, hit anything, and yeah, I will be seeing you in the next one.